Across the lives of women and girls, the last 4 years has been intense and frankly a threat to gender justice.
Women know that this Make America Great Again was not great for women.
There's no doubt that this administration has just engaged in attack after attack on women's health. And I think a common thread here is that this administration has time and again prioritized their ideological agenda over access to healthcare.
We are in a situation where we have not been, and when you add to it the fights that we have had to have with this administration over the last 4 years that really amount to our ability to live and be and work and learn equally in this country.
The minute that Donald Trump got off the inauguration stage, he was instituting a global gag rule to prevent access to birth control abortion services across the globe. Day one. And it's only gotten worse since then. We know that initially Trump's election inspired abortion bans across the country. It inspired 3 more states to enact trigger bans. Now we have 8 states in this country that if Roe v. Wade is overturned, they will immediately ban abortion in those states. 3 new ones since Trump was elected. We have hundreds of pieces of legislation that have been passed and enacted that are chipping away at our rights and have been for years.
They have gutted the National Family Planning Program, Title X. It really is difficult to overstate just how important this program has been for people across the country. It is a program that has been bipartisan and has existed for over 50 years and has provided low or no cost family planning services to low-income people across the country. Those services include contraception, but also cervical cancer screenings, breast cancer screenings, and STI testing and treatment, to just name a few things.
If you were to look at health and reproductive health in particular, the last 4 years have been intense battles again. Both the longstanding efforts to undermine the Affordable Care Act, which has made a huge difference for women in this country. Millions of women have insurance now because of the Affordable Care Act. The Affordable Care Act ended the practice of gender rating, charging women more because they are women, which was a really common practice in the private health insurance market. We've had to sue this administration over its contraception rule, which widened the number of bosses and schools that could deny people access to contraception.
So now the Trump administration has said if any woman who works for any employer, big, small, for-profit, not-for-profit, publicly traded, closely held, if the management of that company has some moral reason that they do not want their health insurance policy for their workers to cover any contraception, then working women will not have health insurance coverage for contraception.
What happens if Trump is reelected is terrifying beyond my conception, but this is the specific thing, which is this pro-choice nation will be run by people who want to control our reproductive health. Access to birth control, maternal mortality, access to reproductive health care services, it's only going to get worse. So that's terrifying.
I think we will see certainly more of the same, increasing regulations to cut off, further avenues to family planning, to contraception. There will be significant efforts to try to eliminate or substantially cut back on the Affordable Care Act, probably to eliminate any requirement that it cover, contraception.
This election is so important. It is our access and ability to control our reproductive lives and futures that are on the line. But the truth is, our democracy is on the line. I'm thinking about our institutions that have been around for hundreds of years and wondering whether they will survive it.